Alpha Omega World Development Mars Hall Program. United Nations Pentagon H World Military Divine Government. N. The Universal Queen of Queens Foundation Incorporated. Bureau of Central Interpol. Head Office P.O. Box number 3134 New York, New York 10185, Rockefeller Center 610, Fifth Avenue Street Corner New York, New York 10020 USA. Contact number, country code 1, area code 929-330-7623/Skype ID TVMLSM 666. Philippine address P.O. Box number 300 Philippine Postal Corporation, Central Post Office Manila, Philippines. Telephone number 02-6379-130. Official website http://alpharomegamarshall.wixsite.com/international. White Spiritual Boy 777 at gmail.com/Alpha Omega World Mars Halls at gmail.com/Central.Interpol at gmail.com/Bloodshed4Peace at gmail.com. January 30th, 2018. Global Directive. Know all men at these presents. Greetings. I, Her Royal Highness Tiburcio Villamor Marcus Tolano Tajian IV with codename TVM, LSM 666, Chairman of the Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program, King of Recognized Assets Nations Consul Signatory, with U.S. Treasury IDIC-60-847-9, with titular decree number 01-022-740A, with Federal Reserve System ID number C60-84-79, with Global Funder Trilateral ID number 54-32-11-01-10. Chairman of the Committee of 300, a member of G20 to 23H World LSM Alpha Omega, a member of the Board of Trilateral Commission, Chairman of El Banco Español Filipino Diezabal Segundo, a member of United Nations of International Security Council, and the Bureau of Central Interpol. That, I will now fully open and implement the long-due programs for the benefit of the humanity in this year 2018 together with United Nations Economic, Social and Cultural Council ECOSOC Article 55, 56, 57, and 63, as the main implementer of the World Peace Marshall Plan together with the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development UNCTAD, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization UNIDO, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees UNHCR, the United Nations Development Programme UNDP, and the World Health Organization WHO. Based on the two international documents, and signed by the world leaders after the 1950 Bilateral Minefield Breakthrough Successor Agreement, and the 1982 United Nations Economic, Social and Cultural Council ECOSOC, which were created for the World Economic, Social, and Cultural Development Program supported by the G77. The World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the International Bank Board of Governors and world leaders. Now, the documents are stated below. During the signing of the Economic, Social and Cultural Council Order ECOSOC Article 55. Done in Cancun, Mexico, October 4, 1982. The signing of Bilateral Minefield Breakthrough Successor Agreement held at Cancun, Mexico by 22 heads of state North and South Summit meeting. Known as Secret Agreement dated October 4, 1982, headed by President Ferdinand E. Marcos, spokesman of G77 and Chief Legal Counsel of TVMLSM 666 with the International Security Council. Page 1 of 05. Resolved and amended the Resolution Number 93/55 adapted the Resolution of Manila Declaration for the Code of Ethic and Code of Conduct, implementation of the Alpha Omega Master Plan, preparation of the ad hoc committee bodies for the World Economic, Social, and Cultural Development Program. Resolved of the Special Proviso Resolution headed by the 22 heads of state for the undertaking of the ABL Angbagan Leap on legal tender currency backup of 777 known as gold bullion commodities and Yugoslavian 990, 158 AAA and other denominations use the metal AU and other commodities owned by Tiburcio. Villamor Marcus coded LSM 666 AAA 777 MCD Coran flat. All source of fund transfer derived from the Mutual Trust for the Use 2005 subject for implementation. No motion had been made by G77. Attended by President Ferdinand E. Marcos, Secretary of UNCTAD Philippines, TVMLSM 666, representatives of the International Banker Organization, International Trade Law Organization, representatives of the U.S. Treasury, representatives of the World Bank and International Monetary Fund represented by International Bank Board of Governor. Signed by Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General of United Nations, President Ferdinand E. Marcos, President of the Republic of the Philippines, and confirmed by Tiburcio Villamor Marcos LSM Alpha Omega World Chairman, Trust Asset Owner and Signatory. An letter of instruction dated October 4, 1982. From the Office of the Chairman of the Group of 77, United Nations, New York City, USA. Through Deputy Secretary General Alistair McTire. For UN Commission of International Trade Law and the International Security Council. Subject approved the Manila Declaration. General Assembly of the Group of 77, 1981 adopted the New World Legal Order dated October 4, 1982 in UNCTAD, Cancun, Mexico. It was resolved and amended. I presently constituted, being the head of state president of the Republic of the Philippines and the spokesman of the United Nations Group of 77, for the International Security Council, exercising the veto USSD and UN Charter of ECOSOC Article 55. The United Nations Charter in accordance with Resolution, numbers 108, 109 and or the Article 55, 56, 57, and 63 for Economic and Social Cultural Council ECOSOC, through the Trusteeship Council Convention adopting Resolution number 93, 55. In accordance with Article 55 for the preparation of ECOSOC 2005 Economic Project of the Alpha Omega World Peace Community Development Program in the year 2005. The New World Legal Order adopted. October 4, 1982. Page 205. Only 5 commissions, 1 UNIDO, 2 UNCTAD, 3 UNHCR, 4 WHO and 5 Alpha Omega as the implementer of the World Peace Mars Hall Plan Program. Therefore the range of the activities covered of every aspect of the human existence for the peoples of the world including academics, studies and researchers, for the World ECOSOC for the World Peace Program of Actions. Henceforth, hereof, I hereby appoint Tiburcio Villamor Marcos with code name TVMLSM 666, with the titular decree number 01022740A, recorded in 7th Book and 7 Seal authoress of the Fairy Story and Malaccaran Palace, Republic Act number 5445, 5446 Article 11, Section 124. Philippine Old and New Constitutions, H. World UN Military Government, Trilateral ID number 54, 32, 11, 01, 10. As my proxy, successor for the member of ad hoc committee of the Group of 23, in preparatory commodities, otherwise finance the ECOSOC 2005, based in approved plan set in resolutions number 93 LV Article 55, 56, 57 and 63. Adopted Resolution number 3442/30 of 1979 under Economic Zone of UNCTAD v. General Assembly known as International Law of the Sea, Law of the Treaties, and the Law of Redeemer Resolution number 3362 IB-2-7 Series of 1970 for declaration of diplomatic and consular ownership, agent minister under Executive Order number 76 United Nations Plan of Action number 35. Authenticated by the Ambassador of Paris Honorable Salvador P. Lopez. This new world legal order no intervention, non-use of political power and respect the sovereignty, to avoid the destruction of the international documents represented by the bearer TVMLSM 666 to maintain the state of harmony amended in October 25, 1967. Signed by Kurt Waldheim, Secretary-General of United Nations, approved by President Ferdinand E. Marcos, President of the Republic of the Philippines, and confirmed by Ronald Reagan, President of the United States of America, and Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, Redeemer Code 1738-777, LSM Alpha Omega World Chairman, Trust Asset Owner and Signatory. As of today, as the Chairman of Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program, it is my task to undertake and accomplish the plan for the humanity. In my mission and vision, to accomplish it without any delay this year 2018. Therefore, I encourage all heads of state, presidents, premiers, prime ministers and heads of the 35 regulatory bodies, to cooperate in this task. You have ascended to your positions with the ultimate purpose of service for humanity. This long overdue task is now laid before you for your unconditional support, combining all efforts and resources under the umbrella of the ECOSOC program with Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program as the main implementer. To carry out the instructions, and to finance the ECOSOC programs, based on the approved plans, the general agreement known as International Law of the Sea, Law of the Treaties and Law of Redeemer Resolution No. 3362 SV 2nd the 4th of 1974. We are ready to assist in the implementations of UN ECOSOC programs, to benefit the humanity of the whole world. Page 3 of 5. We are honored to notify all of you of this implementation of the UN Economic and Social Cultural Council ECOSOC. You will be our partners in the international economic development, infrastructure, and industrialization programs. We are expecting your full cooperation, your spirit and your voice for the future of the next generations. 35 regulatory bodies. 1. The U.S. Treasury. 2. The G20 to 23 nations. 3. The Committee of 300. 4. The Trilateral Commissions. 5. The Vatican Caritas Mission. 6. Central Bank of the Philippines. 7. The 13th Federal Reserve System. 8. The World Bank Group of USA. 9. The United Nations Organization. 10. The United States Supreme Court. 11. Supreme Court of the Philippines. 12. The Bilderberg Organizations. 13. Central Intelligence Agency CIA. 14. The European Central Bank CCB. 15. The International Court of Justice ICJ. 16. The International Criminal Court ICC. 17. The International Monetary Fund IMF. 18. The World Health Organization WHO. 19. The Financial Action Task Force FATF. 20. The International Chamber Commerce of 600. 21. The International Security Council UNSC. 22. The Bank for International Settlement BIS. 23. The Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation APEC. 24. The United Nations Development Programme UNDP. 25. The Bank Governor of the Federal Reserve System. 26. His Majesty King Juan Carlos I and Queen Sofia of Spain. Page 4 of 5. 27. Securities and Exchange Commission and the Philippines SEC. 28. Bureau of Central Interpol of United Nations Security Council. 29. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries OPEC. 30. The National Association Security Dealers Amex Nasdaq. 31. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees UNHCR. 30. To the United Nations Industrial Development Organization UNIDO. 33. The BRICS organizations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. 34. The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development UNCTAD. 35. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Elizabeth II, Queen of England. Respectfully yours. Signed, Mr. Robert L. Marcus Tolano to GN the 5th. CEO/Attorney Provost Marshal. Alpha Omega World Development Mars Hall Program Philippines. And the Universal Queen of Queens Foundation Incorporated. Facebook: www.facebook.com/Alpha Omega World. Website: http://alpha-omega-marshall.wixsite.com/international. In conformity and instructed by. Signed, Her Royal Highness Tiburcio Villamor Marcus Tolano to GN the 4th. Sole Redeemer of Flatten Trust Accounts globally C1, C2, C19, 21, 777. Successor heir of OCTT-01-4/TCTT 408, T498/Hacienda Filipina Archipelago. United Nations 7th Star Governor General. Quran Sole Signatory. Codename TVMLSM 666. U.S. Treasury ID IC-60-847-9. Titular Decree Number 01-022-740A. Federal Reserve System ID Number C-60-84-79. Global Funder Trilateral Number 54-32-11-01-10. Co-Chairman the Committee of 300. Member G20 to 23H World LSM Alpha Omega. Member of the Board Trilateral Commission. Chairman Al Banco Español de Filipino de Esabel Segundo. World Chairman Alpha Omega Global Mars Hall Program. Member the International Security Council of United Nations. The omnipotent creator Alpha Omega World Governance is the main umbrella of United Nations Organization, the Pentagon, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the International Finance Corporation, and invisible governance liable to the outbreak of civilization, is the backbone of nations worldwide, responsible to all global diplomacy, tradings, commerce, banking, communication, and open businesses, either multi, macro or micro transbusinesses. Origin of funds: AAMCD 777, Infinite Account, established under White Spiritual Boy, Spiritual Wonder Boy, Morning Star and King David RSBLP, 12-00-05, BRSBLP 10, Company Name Group of Companies and Bank of RSBLP audited statement are approved. Forever and without due opposition, protest and other negative mean by the United Nations organizations, the Committee of 300 and the World Bank Group. For further information visit www.icj.org/www.icc.org/www.worldbank.org/www.fat-gaffy.org. Page 5 of 5.